Folks, y'all are in for a treat on Life with Blinda and Chuck. My lovely wife, Blinda, is doing the camera work today. I just want to show you the ingredients before we get started. We're going to make I'm going to call it Chuck's Sauce Piquant because it's not exactly like everybody makes it. We're not going to use onions because I can't eat onions. But we got some gluten-free flour. And you can use just regular all-purpose flour if you want. I got some homemade tomato sauce, some broth that we canned up, some tomatoes that we canned up. This says black bean and corn salsa mild, but it's really not. We canned some bell peppers in it. Now this is store-bought. This is green chili, fire roasted and peeled. I got some garlic pepper, some Creole seasoning, some paprika, some black pepper. What is that? Oh, that's some banana peppers that we put up. Got a few jalapenos, just some salt, tiger sauce. Love the tiger sauce. You gotta have tiger. You don't have tiger sauce, go buy you some tiger sauce. Some chicken bouillon and some garlic. We got some sausage and we got some chicken, some thighs. Now I would suggest to make a really good sauce piquant that you just go out and buy you like a hen, like one of them
Cornish hens.
No, it needs to be one of them that's kind of tougher. I can't remember. It's just the full-grown hens, and you cut it in slices because it's a little bit tougher meat. And if you let it sit in the pot and let it cook for a long time, it'll tender up real good. This right here may have a tendency to shred off the bone, but it's just chicken thighs, so it's only got the one bone in it, so we're not too worried about it. But that's what I do. We're going to get started here and start cooking this sauce piquant. We're just going to cut this sausage up in little pieces, and if you magic, you can do wham, and you get a bowl full of sausage. I'm just going to put about a cup of oil. I'm going to put, now my pan is heated. I went ahead and heated my pan up. And we're just going to ease this in there. That way it won't take us long for that oil to get, you can look in there and see the oil kind of already getting hot on us. Now what I do, a lot of people like to flour their chicken, and it's good floured if you want to. The skin and all is going to make a little bit of grease too, but I went ahead and put that oil in there. What I'm going to do, you hear that sizzle? Woo, that smell, that's going to be good. You know you got it right when you got a little bit of sizzle. I'm going to put all this chicken down. First of all, I'm going to put it bone down. I don't reckon it really matters. That's just what I like to do. See if I can get all these crammed in here. I'll move them around and adjust them. Ow! Alright, we're going to let these cook for just a little bit. What I like to do, I like to go ahead and, while it's in the pan, go ahead and drizzle some salt over it. I'm going to leave that right there because I'm going to use it on the other side as well. Give me some black pepper. That way everything goes ahead and starts seasoning up. Give me some Creole, Tony's. Use whatever you like. And you can use whatever kind of seasonings you want. This is just how I do it. Just a light drizzle on there. It's covered. And also I'm going to put a little garlic pepper on there. Love the garlic. That's going to flavor it up real nice. So I'm going to let that cook for a little bit. Then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Looks like it's about good. Look at the shine down in there. Basically all I did was kind of brown it on both sides. Let it cook for 5 or 6 minutes on each side. Just want that chicken to cook through just a little bit. You don't want it all the way through because it's going to cook when we get the seasoning, or when we get the tomatoes and everything in there. So I'm just going to take this out, lay it on a plate for right now. I'm going to turn my heat down too a little bit to about a 4 medium. I'm going to just set this chicken to the side for right now, and I'm going to add some sausage. Alright, here's my sausage, my magic sausage. I'm going to just start easing it in the grease. And all I want to do, I just want to get that flavor in there. I just want to cook them through just a little bit. Get some of that sausage flavor in there on the bottom. Get that oil infused with that good sausage taste. You folks don't know what you're missing if you hadn't had some of this. This is good stuff. I can feel it kind of got some of it stuck to the bottom. That's good. That's what you want. I'm just going to take them, put them back in the old pan that I had them in. I'm getting a little over a cup of this flour, since my chicken added a little oil to it. Basically what you want is about 1-to-1 ratio of oil and flour. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the roux. I'm just going to mix this in here, and I've got it on medium. I don't want it, you can do it a little higher and try and cook it a little bit faster, but we're just going to do it a little slow and get all that stuff off the bottom. All that chicken and all that seasoning stuff that's on the bottom. And I'm just going to stir this for however long it takes. You don't see all that stuff we scraped off the bottom. Now this isn't a gumbo, or else I'd let this roux get a little darker. Not worried about that. I just wanted to blend it all good, get a little color on it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of tomato sauce. This homemade tomato sauce. Homemade tomato sauce is a whole lot better than what you get out of the store. And look at that roux. It's going to kind of clump up. That's fine. Just mix all that in there together. I'll turn this heat down just a little bit for right now. See how it's all clumping up? No problem. No problem. See, now we got a little red in there, don't we? Got a little red. I didn't have no tomato paste, so we're just doing it without tomato paste. But I'm going to go ahead and add some banana peppers. Going to add about a good tablespoon of garlic. Add my chili peppers, green chilies. We're not using rotel, so we're just making our own kind of. I'm going to go ahead and add these bell peppers. Let's mix all this up real quick. Get it all good and mixed. Look at that. And see, we didn't have to saute our vegetables. The reason we didn't have to saute them is because they're already cooked. Alright, just hang on just a second. Now we're going to add a jar of this chicken broth that we put up. Look at there, look at there. I always feel like I'm a little Cajun when I do this kind of stuff, but I'm not. I grew up around some, watched a bunch of them cook. There, where's my pot holder? This handle right here is hot. Let me just get all this mixed in good. And you notice I hadn't added any more seasoning. I added a good bit to my chicken. And you got the sausage. And you got the garlic. And once we get it all together and have it cook for a little bit, we'll taste it. And see what we need to put in there. Let me, I got me some canned tomatoes. Let's see if I can get these out without making a mess. There we go. Then I got my favorite tiger sauce. And how much am I going to put in there? Let me shake this up a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Who knows? It's kind of a sweetish, hot flavor to it. I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat back up, since adding all this stuff has kind of cooled it off. Get that mixed all up. Oh, is it going to be good? What else I got? Oh, I got some paprika. See the paprika? How much paprika? About that much. Get the old chicken bouillon. How much chicken bouillon? A pretty good tablespoon of it. Now we got the paprika, the chicken bouillon. That paprika, what it's going to do, it's going to take all the spices and seasoning and kind of blend it all together. Look at there, look there. Don't that look good? I'm going to let that fall in love for a little bit. We're getting close. I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar, maybe a tablespoon or a couple of tablespoons. That's going to knock down the bitterness and kind of blend the flavors, kind of like the paprika does. And you can notice in here, you can see it's kind of thick. You see up in there pretty good. We're getting that strap. I'm going to add a little water. I probably have to add a little bit more, but I'm just going to add this for right now. I did add a little bit more salt. Now what you want to do, you don't want to add too much right off the bat. You taste and say, ooh, that needs a lot of stuff. Just give it time. When it gets a little bit closer, after a while, you'll taste it again and see how it tastes. And if you need some more spice or need some more salt or need some more whatever, then you can add it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my chicken in here. Let me go ahead and get my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and put my sausage. I'm going to stir it up, mix it all up good so it's, well, get in there. I don't want to just drop you. And all that chicken love, I'm going to just dump right there in it. Put this off to the side and wash it. I'm going to add my sausage. Get in there, sausage. Now, you want to make sure all this is down up under there. I'm going to add a little bit more water because we're going to have to cook it. It's going to have to cook for at least an hour, at least. And I'm going to get it up to a boil, a good simmer, and I'm going to turn it down where it's just simmering. And I'm going to let it cook like that for about an hour. But I'm going to add a little bit more water because I want to thin it down a little bit. And then we're just going to let it simmer, like I said, for about an hour. Then we'll come back and look at it.
It's hot.
All right, it's done. I've turned it off and it's not bubbling up anymore. And here is the final product. And there's Faith about to leave and go eat tacos with a friend of hers.
It's taco therapy.
It's taco therapy. Anyway, this is, let's get a good look at it. This is it. You want to take a little bite of it, Mama? Tell everybody what you think. Let's see. Let's see how Miss Blinda does.
It is fantastic.
Fantastic. What do you think people ought to do?
Like and subscribe.
Amen. Thank y'all for watching. God bless.